sky. Hold on to your breath, hold on to your heart, hold on to your hope. March up to the gate and bid it open.
Hi, Ron Suchiu here. Thanks for visiting my video. I wanted to take at the time, just before I go into the actual meat of this video, to let you know what it's all about, because you'll have to understand a few things first. Anyway, last year, 2017, at our RONSTOCK, it's our largest event for the year, we had come up with a really neat package, a framing package, and we always give away a free print. So last year was going to be the Bob Lowe Amusement Park. And when we did do that, we got really lucky and we found 80 tickets, and people just went crazy over this. We actually had a special frame developed that you could actually buy the frame in advance or at RONSTOCK, and when you did, we actually included one of the original tickets from Bob Lowe. It was really, really a treat for people. So this year we thought, oh my goodness, you know, Bob Lowe, there was like 1,300 people showed up. How are we ever going to beat that? And it's taken us about 4 or 5 months, and Colleen has been working on finding a product and helping me find out or come up with an idea and a concept. So what we did come up with is rum runners. And as soon as I said rum runners myself, because I really wanted to do it as it being such a good part of Windsor and Essex County area history with Higham Walkers and that. So when I said that, Colleen went like, wow, you know, I just saw online, the very first time she's ever seen it, is Higham Walkers way back in about 1910 or 1920 had produced poker chips, and they were clay poker chips. These are ancient clay poker chips, and they were meant to be a promotional piece. Well, we ended up buying those. We ended up with 84 of those poker chips, and they are rare. I mean, some of these chips are selling for $25, $30 a piece online right now. So we thought, hey, you know what, we got 84 chips. Let's make this package the best ever. So what we did was we started to consider, let's make the framing too. And we've actually come up with our own design. We custom build it. We do it all ourselves. And it represents a case, like a whiskey case. And on the corner of the whiskey case, we actually had a stamp. And we found a Canadian Club stamp, so we could use that on the corner. And anyway, we made these beautiful packages up. So then Colleen went topped it by 1. When we do the press proofs, which there are only going to be 10. Now 10 of those poker chips are going into the press proof boxes. The press proofs being slightly larger than the sign-in number prints. Those are the free prints for RONSTOCK. And we found, or she found, 10 Prohibition bottles that were produced for Higham Walkers. Those bottles are special bottles that were actually made for Prohibition. They're beautiful, beautiful bottles. I actually used one as part of the painting because it was such a neat looking bottle. And you'll see it in the painting as we go along here. But those bottles will be put into the special, again, uniquely framed, and you can only get that frame through us, uniquely framed piece, press proof. It'll have a poker chip in it, and it'll actually have a display with the bottle in it. So let me take you right into the video right now, and you'll see the neat package. And you know, hopefully we see you at RONSTOCK also. RONSTOCK is coming up in that's the Father's Day weekend. It would be June 16th and 17th this year, the year 2018. Okay, well, here we go with the video. So I think you're going to love this one, and I know a lot of you have been watching on Facebook to see me develop this painting. It's really cool. It's got a lot of atmosphere. And it's kind of a still life. It's just a portrayal of maybe a barn in the Prohibition days. And here's the package I was just telling you about. This it looks great. This den on the wall. It's a beautiful neutral looking package. And this is the press proof that you're seeing right now. The press proof piece comes with, amazingly enough, a real Prohibition Higham Walkers bottle, which is just the coolest thing in the world. It was so nice that I actually ended up putting it as a prime feature in the painting. And there's this is the sign and number piece, and that's going to look wonderful above your bar, as you can see. And the pine pieces that we're using here look just like they're right out of a case of whiskey. Here's the piece in full, and real quickly, I'm going to say something about the cards there. The Al Capone actually used these cards, and Colleen had a picture of that, that deck of cards. So there's the old cars. They're all shot up, and they're not good for anything anymore. And what I've done is I've actually included the old Tommy gun, but also if you look at the cases have things, they have to do with the local area, Stroh's beer and that. There's the two cards. Those cards, as a matter of fact, are the same two cards that are on the left-hand side. It's kind of cool. And here's that bottle I was talking about. I just love the way the light went through this, even if I have to say so myself. The light going through the bottle is just, it was an amazing thing to paint, and I think the effect is just phenomenal. So the title is Joe Sent Me. A lot of people wanted to see the title, so we had a contest, and Joe Sent Me was the one that won. So anyway, here's a kind of a cool thing in this handmade frame. It is made by Suchiu Art. We've done it all ourselves, and it's kind of like a piece off of Canadian Club whiskey. Here's the pieces that I was telling you about earlier. The poker chips are from around 1910 to 1920. They're clay poker chips. I don't even know where they came from. These things can sell for $30, $40 a piece on the internet. So now you see it. It went right from the press proof into the signed and numbered piece that you get for free at RONSTOCK. And here again, we've got that stamped corner. It looks really, really vogue. I think it's a really stylish piece. So for RONSTOCK, we always do things in a pre-order thing. This one, I think we're going to sell out, especially the press proofs right off the bat. Every piece we sell right now is going to be $150 off. Basically, you're getting the frame for $25 off, and you're getting a free $125 print. If you look closely there, the press proof is a little bit larger than the normal one. The one up on the upper right is a little bit larger, and that's your press proof. There's only 10. There was 10. There's only 7 of them left right now. And some of the 74 signed and numbered poker chips, like we're going to have 74 poker chip frames, as you can see there. Some of the 74 are already sold. Definitely the press proofs look like we're going to be sold out by RONSTOCK. And I think the prices and the collectability is some of the best we've ever had. The package is just, to me, phenomenal. It really turned out beautiful. So if you didn't want the pine frames, here's our #1 frame. We always have 3 different artist choice frames. And this is a really sharp value. Look at $375, and we're selling it right now for $225. That's only up to RONSTOCK. And here's the second frame. This one I'll zoom in a little closer on the corner because it's a really sharp frame. That's actually Colleen's favorite frame in the bunch of black frames that we have in stock. So anyway, that one goes normally at $425, and now it's going to be $275 for you prior to RONSTOCK. There's my partner, and she's a phenomenal partner. Colleen, enjoying her, she's actually helped me to design the whole package, and look at how good it looks, and look at how good she looks in there. So anyway, as we go along, I want you to make sure and call in, or you could actually email me at suchiu@suchiu.com. I'll catch it there too. Suchiu, S-U-C-H-I-U, of course, suchiu@suchiu.com. We'll see you later, guys. Take care.
Easy, Skippy.